Welcome to the Possum Show. Howie helps you learn, you know. Get ready for a bark-tastic time. It's wagging tails of your delight.
Happy August still. Mercy, it's hot. I don't know about you, but I'm ready for fall. There's nothing I love more than eating a good pumpkin that my human puts out for decoration. Man, throwing it up afterwards is also a treat. Okay, where was I? Yes, you people. Still talking about shape-shifting. You remember that, right? We don't want to be the shape of the world. We want to be in whatever shape God wants us to be in. And I'm not talking about exercise-type shape, but now that I mention it, let's get our wiggles out. Create those shapes again, but this time, don't use your friends. Just use you. Let's see what you've got. Great job. You are quite the shifter. Okay, get ready to sit, stay, and listen, with both ears. Tonight's lesson is about shaping our minds to be like what God wants. Here's our verses. 1 John 2:15-17. Do not love the world or the things in the world. If anyone loves the world, the love of the Father is not in him. For all that is in the world, the desires of the flesh, and the desires of the eyes and pride of life is not from the Father, but is from the world. And the world is passing away along with its desires, but whoever does the will of God abides forever. These verses are a bit heavy and confusing. Don't worry though, Professor Howie is here to break them down for you. Just kidding, I'm not even really that smart. Smarter than a cat? Well, absolutely, but being smart about the Bible can be tough. That's why reading, praying, and researching is so helpful. So let's break these down. We are told not to love the world. I already told you how much I love eating pumpkins. I also love chasing birds, harassing the cat, digging holes in the yard. My human really doesn't like that one for some reason. But man, that dirt in your paws, there's nothing like it. Anyway, it's certainly not bad to love the world as a creation. After all, God created it. But here the Bible talks about not loving the world in a way that means desiring the worldly ways more than God's ways. Let's break it down like this. Poof. One dog bowl is the world's bowl. The other is God's bowl. Verse 16 talks about the desires of the flesh. Those go in the world's bowl. Like my flesh desires to eat my little human's toys. Even though I'm told I'm not allowed to have those, my flesh wants them, despite being told that they could hurt me or hurt my little tiny human's hearts. For you, maybe it's your fleshly desire to sneak a snack before dinner, despite the fact your mom or dad tells you it isn't what you need. God's bowl isn't full of those choices. God's bowl has obedience in it. I love it when they tell me I'm a good boy. That's what goes in that bowl. Obeying what we have been told, not because life is all about the rules, but because obeying God is what brings us true happiness. That verse also talks about desires of our eyes. Okay, for this bowl, I really desire the indoor life of my neighbor's dog. I get jealous when I see him go in and out of his air conditioning home. It just isn't fair. Why can't I have that? Maybe for you, it's that you see a friend's bedroom full of toys you want, or see a phone and think you need to have that. I hear phones are a big deal. God's bowl doesn't have jealousy in it. It has love and appreciation. And ultimately, it has a true joy and desire for the things of God, When we crave Him, we are always content, because God never lets us down. He teaches us to be thankful for what we have, and especially when we realize He left a home of perfection in heaven and died a painful death, all for us. If we think about that, we can be nothing but thankful. The last part of verse 16 talks about the pride of life. For me, this is when my humans let the mastiffs and tell them they are a good dog instead of me. Don't they know I'm basically famous? Life's about me and no one else. Sadly, though, that type of thinking belongs in the world's bowl. Maybe for you, it's hard to not make everything about you. Your team wins and you say it's all thanks to you, rather than giving appreciation to your teammates. Or maybe your sibling is really good at something, but like me, you don't want your sibling to get any of the attention because you want life to always be about you. God's bowl doesn't have any room for those kind of thoughts. His bowl says that others are more important than us, even if that means we take a step to the side. His word tells us we will be full and happy when we think of others as better than ourselves. So these verses are telling us we have two choices. Eat from the world's bowl and feel gross, or eat from God's bowl and feel full of happiness and peace. It's a big choice. I hope you pick God's bowl. And remember, I'm just a silly dog, but there's nothing silly about choosing God's way over the world's.